Hola, hola mi gente. Hi everyone. My name is Denisa, but everyone calls me Nisa, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see on today's video, or on the title, it's get ready with me using only Drugstore to cover up acne scarring, textured skin, anything you want to call it, you know, all of the above. But I just really wanted to make a video about how I personally cover up all my redness. It's really not that hard, and I just want to like express to like young, you know, women and men that are starting makeup who are suffering from what I'm suffering with, but like 10 times harder. Don't be discouraged. Makeup is just trial and error, and I'm getting all watery-eyed. This is such a sensitive subject for me because I suffered from very bad acne for so many years, and it is literally so discouraging. And I just really want you guys to really try and figure out what works best for your skin. Not everyone's skin is different, obviously. Foundations that work for me might not work for you. That's why in the video I showed everything that I use, like all the Drugstore that I use. So if you haven't tried any of them, please try them. They are all super good. But yeah, makeup is just supposed to be fun, and it was really hard for me to get up on the screen and show you guys what's underneath all this makeup, because right now I feel so confident and beautiful, and I can like go steal yo man if I want to. I'm just kidding. I'm just totally kidding. I'm not like that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm super confident right now with this full face of makeup. And I hope one day that I can be confident in my own skin, like just bare, raw, you know, like truly confident to where I'm like, bam bitches, I'm here, you know? Because right now I'm like, it is what it is. Like, this is my skin. You like it or you don't. I don't really give a shit either way type of thing, you know? But yeah, so this is the final look. It's like my everyday, yes, this is my everyday. My everyday, yeah, look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And without further ado, watch me snatch my face. So for today's video, as you can see in the title, it's how I do a full coverage makeup look with using only Drugstore. So I thought that was gonna be kind of hard, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go shopping for some Drugstore. But honestly, I have a shit ton. Like, I don't know why I was like stressing out, like, oh my god, I need to go buy more makeup, because literally what I use on a daily basis is Drugstore. Yeah, of course I have some higher end makeup that I use, but my go-to is Drugstore. So as you can see, I do have acne. I know to some of you that this is probably really bad, but this is actually really good for me. Like, the way this looks, like, it's not textured. Well, it kind of is just a little bit, but like, it's all just scarring. Like, this is all just scarring. Let me put this one a little bit lower. Okay, so to start off, I just washed my face and I just applied this Curology moisturizer. Okay, this stuff is amazing. I'll get into that. But to prime my face, I use the NYX No Filter Blurring Primer. This stuff, it really does work. So it's like foundation almost, like it looks like foundation. And what I do is I just rub it in circular motions into my skin, and I really work it into like my T-zone, and then the rest I just put on my forehead. And this stuff, it really does work. Oh, and hello, I just used this Tree Hut Sugar Scrub. I absolutely love it. It's like minty. It's called Sugar Lips. It's a polishing and hydrating lip scrub. This is more of like a gentle. I also use the Jeffree Star one. That one is really, it's rough, which is good if you have really dry lips. My lips aren't, like, they're a little dry, so I use this one. And then this robe. Right before I start my makeup, I put the Too Faced, do I have to show? Like, haha. The Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, has to be the Extreme. And I just, oh, my lips are so cut up. I put that on. And if you have never used this, it's so amazing. It tingles like crazy, like almost like an uncomfortable tingle, but it works. And I've used it, like I've used it for years, that my lips are like completely used to it now. My lips do not tingle anymore. So yeah, I put that on just so my lips get like nice and soft and juicy. And let that primer just settle in. So for foundation, I have 3 of my favorite Drugstore, and they're all Maybelline. This one's like completely empty, but this is the Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. This one's like a medium coverage. It's definitely buildable. I do like 2.5 layers on my face. This one's really good. I love it. This is like my second bottle in the last, like, I don't know how many months, but I love it. And then the Matte and Poreless, this is just like, you know, everyone has tried this one. It's super good. And then this Super Stay. This is the one that I think I'm going to use today because it is just like an amazing coverage, and I only had to do like maybe 1.5 layers on my face with this. So I think I'm going to do this one. This is literally amazing. I'm in the color 128 Warm Nude. So when I put my foundation, I'm not gonna lie, I just like squirt it on my face. But lately I've been doing that. Usually I do like some pumps on my hand, and then I will get my finger and I will dot it. I do sections at a time when I do my makeup. So I dot it all over, and then I'll do like just the rest of it on my chin. So places that are not like my problem areas, I don't put like a whole, like I won't dip in and put it on my forehead, my nose, or my chin, because those are my like I don't have issues with those areas of my faces. So I don't want to put so much product on them. I put the product on the place where I need the most coverage. So I just dabbed that in. Excuse me. And I just did exactly what I said I don't do, but I needed to add it. And then I just do the rest. Wow. I look crazy. But it'll look good, hopefully. So I use this Morphe sponge. I go from the Morphe and the Real Technique one. Really just like, if I'm at Walgreens and I need a sponge, I get the Real Techniques. If I'm at Ulta, I'll get the Morphe one. Like, it's just like, I love both of them. So I use both. I let cream products, I'm just gonna put my hair back. I let cream products sit on my face. I'll just blend my, I can't talk and do it on my neck. I'll blend my neck in right now just so it's like even. But I like to let like the foundation and concealer sit on my face for a minute because I feel like it's just like gives you more coverage. I look crazy, so I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have let it sit. I need to blend it in so I don't look so crazy, but yeah. So this look that I'm doing today is like my everyday. I'm gonna spray it just to not make it so thick. Yeah, so this is my everyday makeup that like I wear to work, and I really only like on the weekdays, unless I'm like going out like to dinner or breakfast or whatever, like with friends or something, I don't wear makeup on my days off because I'm like trying to work on my skin and I want it, you know, just want to wear makeup as less as possible. So, concealer, where's my, found it. I just realized I have like this big, huge obsession with Maybelline. I'm like, everything I have is Maybelline. If it's not Maybelline, it's Morphe. So I'm like, okay. So the 3 concealers of Drugstore that I constantly use are the Maybelline Fit Me, and in this one I'm in the color Fair. The Maybelline Master Conceal, in this one I'm in the color Light, and then the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. This one I'm in the color C1. I don't think I'm gonna use, no, I actually really like this one. Nah, I'm going to use the Master Conceal. So with this one, I put a little squirt on my finger and I dab it under my eye. I don't know why I just did that with my left hand. I'm right-handed. Okay. Next, other eye. So I like to just spread it all over my under eye. And I let it sit for a minute, and then I do my nose. And I don't go back in with more. Maybe I actually will a little bit. I'll just put like some on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. Just, you know, the basic areas. Okay. And so since I'm doing like in my everyday, I don't do like cream contour every day. I do that when I'm like, want like a, should I do it today? Do I even have it down here? I do have it down here. Sorry, might have a nip slip. So when I do the, I'll just do it, why not? No. When I do, I'll do it when I, no. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Screw it. I push it just very little bit. And I like to just do like literally like a little bit, like that much. And I start high because I like to put my contour high. And I do sections at a time. I don't like to put it all over because I feel like it doesn't, like, it's harder to blend when you let this dry. Okay. My concealer should be good to blend in now. So I'm gonna just spray that with the Morphe setting spray. Setting mist, not spray. Yeah, so this is not, like, I want to make this clear that, like, I want this to be like a get ready with me, like, get your drinks, get your food, get your makeup, like, do your makeup with me. Like, this is not like a tutorial. Like, in no way, shape, or form do I think that I'm like this makeup guru, but this is what works for me. And I know that when I was like really suffering with bad acne, I was constantly like looking up on YouTube tutorials on how to cover it, or like products to use and stuff. So if you know any of these you've never tried, please go try them. Like nothing in my collection in this video is more than like $15. So you know, start with a couple things that you want to try. I really don't want to use this because I don't like to use things that I use like my foundation and concealer with a dark product, but I didn't bring another sponge, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I lightly tap it and I bring it up. So to highlight and set my under eyes, I'm gonna use the Morphe brightening or Bake and Set setting powder. This is the brightening pink color, or I have it in the brightening pink. Try not to make a mess with it. So just dump that into the lid, and I use my Morphe M554 brush, and I just dab it in, and I look up and I set it. Okay, shit, it's everywhere. Don't breathe when you're using this powder. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit up my nose and just right here, or basically in all the places that I use the concealer. Okay. Next, I use a powder foundation everywhere. So the two powder foundations that I love are the Maybelline Fit Me one, and this one I'm in the color True Beige, and then in the Super Stay I'm in the color 220 Natural Beige. This one's 222. So for today I think I'm gonna go with the Maybelline one because it's a little bit darker and it's a little bit more my color. This one's a little lighter, but I still love it. I still use it all the time. And with this I use, this is super old, it's a Real Techniques. I think it's like a buffing brush. And I am just gonna kind of set the bronzer, or the, whatever it's called, my neck, and around. I'm gonna kind of do my eyelid too, so it's set. I don't get any creases. Okay. And my T-zone gets very oily, so I'm just gonna like bake my nose for a minute. I use the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the color Fair Light, and then I just use the tip of the Morphe sponge, and I'm gonna go along my nose and on. I'm just gonna set the whole thing just for a minute, literally just a minute. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. To be honest, I'm not like the best at brows. I kind of just go along my shape and darken them up. So I don't really feel like I can teach you anything, or like, you know, whatever. So I will be right back with some brows. Alright, I'm back with my brows on. I don't know, my eyes started watering all of a sudden. Okay, so I'm gonna dust away all of the bake. I really can't see what I'm like. I cannot tell what I look like from your guys' point of view. So, praise the baby Jesus Lord that I look good. Okay. So yeah, I have suffered from with acne since I was like 15 years old. So it's been a long time. 8 years. I'm like, how old am I? 8 years. It's something like having acne really affects like your self-esteem and your confidence. So for the longest time, I was just like, I would never go out in public without makeup on. I would never allow any friends or family to see me without makeup on. I was so like, I hated my face. I was so ashamed of my face. And just recently my face started getting better thanks to Curology. This is not sponsored. I mean, I do not have enough subscribers, followers to even like, you know, try. My friend on Instagram, she was showing or like posting pictures of her skin and how it got better. And I was like, how did you do it? I need to know. So she told me she was using Curology. And I will see if I can insert pictures. I don't know if my girl who edits my videos knows how to do that. So you might see a picture, you might not. I think once my face like really clears up, I'll do like a before and after like on my Instagram. But yeah, so Curology definitely has just helped me so much. And in my first mukbang, I was saying how like I only want to do mukbangs, I don't want to do makeup, and that was because my skin was so bad. Like if you look at my my past videos, like my weight loss journey one, go watch that right now and then come back to this one, of course. But go watch that one and just see how bad my face was. Like my face was so bad. So of course I didn't want to like sit in front of a camera and do makeup, and it's not even gonna look good because my face is so like, you know, bumpy and stuff. So now that my face is like, I keep saying like, now that my face is clearing up, less lumpy, I want to do makeup. I've been really inspired by makeup lately, so yeah, that's why I'm here. So I do my face first and then I do my eyes. With my eyes, I honestly don't do a lot. I'll show you guys what I do, but it's nothing crazy. It's like literally like 3 shades. That's it. Not really bold or anything. It's very subtle, but it's just like what I like. So for bronzer, I wanted to give you guys, I'm showing you guys everything that I use when it comes to Drugstore, so that if you've tried something that I'm using, but you haven't tried like something else that I'm showing, you guys can try it out. So the first one, my absolute favorite, is the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is in the color 300. I absolutely love this bronzer. It's so pretty. My second favorite is the Butter Bronzer. This one, I want to try the darker one because I know they have like a darker shade. Yes, I hit pan, that's how much I love it. But this is just in the color Bronzer. And I still have this in it. I still have the one in the Maybelline powder too. I don't know why, I don't touch it. My next favorite, which one is it? Is this Soft Focus one. It's in the color True Complexion. I don't know. No, creamy brown. I don't know. 9202. This is from Target. It's a Target, one of the brands from Target. BR. I don't know. Black Radiance. This bronzer is super pretty. It'll probably look super good like when I'm tan because it's like a golden. I love this bronzer. This is good and it was really cheap. And then another bronzer that I use is this Morphe one. It's in the color Celebuante. Celebrity Plus Demonte. I don't freaking know. But yeah, it's this one. It's like a shimmer on one side and a bronzer on the other. But I just mix both. And then I just got, ooh, what is this? Just got this one today and I think I'm gonna use it. This is the Morphe in filter, hashtag filter 11. I'm gonna use this one today because I've never used it. So yeah, probably not the best to use a new one, but I like to use the Morphe, oh my god, E5. It's like a fan brush, but a little bit thicker. Okay, here we go. And ooh. See, it's way more intense on the screen, which is crazy. Because in camera, I'm like, that looks, like obviously I need to blend it, but it looks really good. But yeah, on the screen, whew. It's all right though. It's a little red. Let me try to bronze it up a little bit. I'm gonna use the City Bronzer, and I'm gonna use a Morphe Y9 brush. Just to kind of get rid of that redness and more bronzy. Okay. Much better. It's looking real crazy on the screen. This is just like my powder brush. This is just the leftover of that bronzer. I'm gonna just dab one time in it. Hope it's not looking as crazy. Okay, next, blush. I just got this Milani Luminoso blush. All these things, I don't take them out. I don't use them. I just leave them in there. Sorry, don't kill me. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I've tried it a couple times, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. And I feel like it was maybe my brush that I was using was dirty. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it another try. I'm gonna use a clean brush. This is the Morphe E4. It's like angled. Let's see. I really hope I don't look this crazy on screen, because if I do, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm just blending everything because in this screen I look crazy. So yeah, I just don't know if I like that blush or not. Everyone like raves about it, that this is the most amazing blush, but I don't know if I like it. So I'm not gonna lie, this Wet n Wild, it's busted. I don't even have the lid to it anymore. It's busted. It's my favorite blush. It's the Wet n Wild. If I saw the name, I would know, but the name is not on here. It's usually on the front. Yeah, this is the best blush ever. And I just mix it in there. Because what I love so much about it is it just literally blends into your bronzer like so beautifully. And I'm not sure that I like a blush that has like that luminosity to it, you know? So, whatever. Next, I cut my situation that I have going on here. I'm just gonna dip into this Maybelline powder. And I go in like this. Oh shit. So then after I contour my nose, I go in with some powder on right down the middle where I put the concealer. And then I'm going to put some powder on the side. Just to really pinch it. Because, you know, I have a little bit of a wide nose, not gonna lie. All right, so next I go in with eyeshadow. My 3 eyeshadow palettes that I use on a daily basis, like literally the only ones that I use some Tarte ones, excuse me, but like like, you know what I mean. First one is the Morphe 3502 palette. I love this palette. And so the shadows that I use like on a daily basis for my everyday look is like these shadows right here, like just like the browns, you know, the browns. Next is the Jaclyn Hill palette. With this one, I hit pan right there, so as you can see, I use that one a lot. So I go in with just like kind of all of these right here. And then the next one is the James Charles palette. I go in with this one a lot. I'm almost like done. I almost hit pan on it. And then this is like kind of like the only one that I really use. If I'm wanting to switch it up and go for like a reddish look, I go in with like this color right here. So I mix that one and that one. So for today's look, I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. And let's see what brush I want to use. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I contoured my nose with, the Morphe E28 brush. And I'm gonna go in with, like, I literally just like mix them. And oh, by the way, guys, I've been obsessed with robes ever since my sister's wedding. She bought us all like matching robes. It's on my Instagram. It's a white one or like blush with like floral all over it. Obsessed. I've literally worn it every day since the wedding, and today is May 30th and the wedding was May 10th. So yeah, and so I had to buy another one. I bought this this red one, and then I have a blue one on the way. They're literally so comfortable, and it's just like so easy. Like, get out the shower, you put your robe on, you know, and you wear it all day. So I added a little bit of more shadow, and I just bring it out. So obviously if you have oily skin, like this whole baking thing is a great idea. If you have dry skin, baking is still, like there's, like I have combination skin. So sometimes I'll be dry, sometimes I'll be oily. When I'm dry, I still do all of these steps. Besides the baking, I won't, like how I had the powder under my eyes. I just won't have it on for as long. So I will like have it on for like a minute and then dust it off. Same thing with this, a minute, dust it off. Same thing with this, a minute and dust it off. My boyfriend's calling. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
You're in the middle of filming?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm that important.
What's up?
So did I just ruin your video?
No.
Okay. Well, did you care if I went to South Point or no?
No, I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna finish up my rides here and then. Yeah.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you too.
How much?
Too much, honestly.
Can you shout me out on your video?
Okay, bye.
Who are you with?
No, but I'm by myself.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye, love you.
Love you too. Okay, so this is about what I do. I'm glad, like, trial and error. Maybe next video I'll go light-handed because this is making me look crazy. I mean, I'm not hating it. I like it a little bit. I'm looking real highlighted. But, you know, I promise that I always look put together. Like, it always looks good. Okay. And I like to coat my lashes, okay? I put like a crap ton on the inner corner and a crap ton on the outer corner. Okay. So I let that sit. Grab the other one. And honestly, 2 sets of lashes, that will last me like a month and a half. I don't know if that's like okay. These lashes are supposed to last that long, but these lashes are honestly the best drugstore. Like, I recommend, I love Ardell too, don't get me wrong, but like, Kiss's band is a little thicker, which I feel like the life it's the life of the lash lasts longer, you know? With Ardell, it's like a little bit thinner, so like I said, when I peel it off, sometimes I ruin them, and like, yeah. So Ardell is a little bit more flimsier, but I love Ardell too. Like, the Wispies, the 811s are my favorite, so, you know, whatever you like, but. So yeah, my lashes are drying, the mascara. So what I do while I let my lash glue dry, because you're supposed to let it dry for like a minute or two, you let it get tacky. I'm gonna spritz my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, setting mist. Okay, and then some of my favorite drugstore highlighters. Highlighters are honestly not my favoriteest thing when it comes to makeup. It does pull everything together, so I do appreciate a good highlighter, but it's not like a necessity in any way, shape, or form in my makeup kit. I know it's crazy, but so the Wet n Wild. This one is super good. This is in the color Precious Petals. This one, I mean, hello, I hit pan. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, there you go. This one is super pretty. Maybelline Master Chrome, hit pan. This one is in the color Molten Gold. So this one's more gold and it's just so creamy, honestly. Okay. That is that one. And then this one that I'm super excited about and I've been using for like 2 weeks now. It is so amazing. This is the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder. This is in the color, I'm so lit. Okay, so like, you know, like the Artist Couture one, and I know Kylie Jenner has one. I think Anastasia, no, I don't know. But like, look at that. It is so pretty, and the price point, it's literally like $5. Like, look at that. Okay, so this is the Wet n Wild, the original one, the Maybelline. Look at that. It's definitely more subtle, but it's like, it's so pretty. I love it. So I'm gonna use that today. I honestly already have a shine to me, which I don't really like. I think it's from the Milani blush, but whatever. I'm gonna use the Morphe M510 highlighting brush. I'm just gonna dip into the pan or the blend, and I'm just going to. You see that? So next is lips. I think I zoomed you guys in just a little bit just so you guys can see. So I did recently get my lips done. I love them, I'm obsessed. I can't believe I waited so long to get them. They're looking dry. But before I got my lips done, my go-to lip color was this Tarte shade. It still is my baby. This is the best shade ever, but it's in the color Bestie, if it wants to, whatever. This is the absolute prettiest nude. I guess I'll show you guys just for shits and giggles. It's like a little bit of a mauve tone to it, but this is my absolute favorite nude, like go-to nude. But ever since I got my lips done, so I got them done, we're in the end of May. I don't know. I think I got them done in like the middle of April, maybe beginning of April. I've literally used gloss every single day since. Like, I'm obsessed with gloss, and the gloss that I use is the color Pixie, and it's from Morphe, of course. And this is like literally like the same color, honestly. I think that's why I love it so much. But it's just a gloss. So I'm obsessed with this one. But probably maybe like 2 weeks ago, I went to Morphe and I got the Out and About. I don't know if that's like supposed to be like French or something. I don't know. But it's the Blushing Nude Lip Trio. This is the Lipstick Nick one. I guess she did like a collaboration with Morphe. And it is the prettiest. It's like my everyday lip. So it's a lip liner in the color Love Bite. So that's Love Bite. And it's honestly the same color as Bestie. I think that's why I love it so much. And then I put, this is like in the trio, it's a cream lipstick in the color Flirt. So it's a bit lighter. And I just popped that all around my lip. And then a gloss in the color Boho. And it just kind of keeps getting lighter and lighter, so the gloss is like, oops, that's the gloss. I love this combination. It's my absolute favorite. So I'm going to line my lips with Love Bite. Oh guys, exciting news. My little sister got a kitty cat today. It's like 5 weeks old. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. I'm not a fan of cats though, so that's why I said not gonna lie. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with the color Boho. And then this, honestly, I feel like I'm still getting used to my lips. Like, anything else that I need to do? I think this is it.